Oh, we got a game. We got a game. We got a game. Here we go. We're up against another undead. Atradis.
My life for Nazul. I wish only to serve.
I don't really know exactly what kind of build you're supposed to play in the Undead mirror matchup, but here we go. My third game of Undead in the Reforged Beta.
The damned stand
So release date is still supposed to be this year. For some reason, all of my messages appear twice, and it's a little bit laggy. It's not really smooth just yet, but hey, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Everything looks so pretty though. Really cool. So Undead just got added. They're gonna be adding the Night Elf apparently in a week or two from now.
damned stand ready.
Yeah, so there's my FPS counter right there at the top. It doesn't seem to be super smooth, but considering I record and I live stream at 60 FPS, it shouldn't really be noticeable.
The damned stand ready. Thy will be done. Summoning is complete.
Okay, we'll go ahead and once again go DK first.
Summon more ziggurats.
New subscriber.
Summon more ziggurats.
Going on Games and Sermons. Thank you very much. Welcome back.
More gold is required.
Dude, it's like Leoric decided to sit down on the throne. Pretty sweet. I don't really know exactly what kind of build you're supposed to play in this mirror matchup, but yeah, whatever.
Where shall my blood be spilled? I bow to your yes, master. My life for Nazul. Thy will be done.
Okay, so everything looks very similar over there. We'll go ahead and go on over to the shop here in a second too.
Where shall my
And I guess we make a graveyard? Actually, was I supposed to make the graveyard a little bit sooner than that? Ah, yikes. Okay, guys, maybe cut down that tree. That'd be awesome.
Summoning
I think I am supposed to get that graveyard right about right now. Ugh. Okay, well, we'll get that in a sec.
The pact is sealed.
We demand additional.
Can we tech up? No, not yet.
My vengeance is yours.
So everything looks a little bit differently. I'm not entirely sure what my creep route and whatnot should be either. Did I not buy... I thought I bought the rod.
I wish only to serve.
Okay.
My patience has ended.
There we go.
At last.
Sorry, guys. I had to kill the sheep. The sheep can turn into beautiful skeletons here.
I am the darkness.
I bow to your will.
Am I supposed to kill that thing?
My vengeance is yours.
Aw.
As you order. For the Lich King.
So we have the Lich Queen over here.
Battle be joined. I am the darkness. My vengeance is yours.
Okay. Go ahead. Get some more.
You call. My vengeance is yours. Feel my wrath. By Nazul.
There we go. Okay, very nice. Let's go ahead and tech up.
My life for
Anything else I need to get right now? I don't think so, right? No. We'll get a couple of...
My patience has ended.
we'll get a couple of these skeletons going right now, and then in a little bit, as soon as I can, we'll get some Crypt Fiends too. I think Crypt Fiends is probably a good idea.
For the Lich King.
It's cool though. Look at the lady. The Lady Arthas.
You call.
So apparently right now it's like a 50% chance you get this one,
Summoning is complete.
My vengeance is yours.
and then like a 50% chance to get the male version. So far I've gotten the female 3 times. I'm not sure, but it's still cool to have a little bit of variety here.
I am the darkness.
Okay, there we go. Leveled up. Ah man, it's so pretty. So all the mechanics and whatnot are the exact same.
Where
You
shall
go ahead and do a little bit of scouting, please, again. That'd
My
be good.
patience has ended.
our forces are
You call.
Okay.
Let battle be joined.
the sleeper awakes?
My patience has ended. I am the darkness.
Let's head on over to the final green camp on my side, just because I feel like that might not be a bad idea. We'll get one upgrade here pretty early on as well.
I bow to your will. Yes, master.
I am the darkness. As you order.
Okay.
You call.
Man, look at these things. Oh, everything is so sick.
My patience has ended. For the Lich King. Find Azul.
Okay.
Slay them all. I am the darkness.
Really nice.
Call.
Where shall my blood be spilled? I gladly obey.
Oh, I don't know exactly how good my opponent is.
Our forces
Is there a way of fast expanding? I'm not sure exactly how people usually play in this matchup.
New subscriber detected.
I'm just playing what is my normal.
With Zerglings.
I need to rush Zerglings? Oh no, Zerglings. Sorry, I mispronounced.
Yes, master.
So I was assuming this one was gonna be dead by now.
I gladly
My vengeance is
Okay, please sacrifice yourself.
you call.
I don't know exactly where my opponent is located, but it's okay. I need you to die. Can you please kill yourself? Sorry. I really need to get the Lich
My
next.
patience has ended. As you order. My vengeance is yours. Find Azul.
Okay.
I am the darkness.
Don't want to take too much damage here on my DK.
My vengeance is yours.
It's pretty cool though that there's like a female version of her right now.
Slay them all. I am the darkness.
Okay, terrible target firing there by me, but guess that's okay. Let's go ahead and make
is
that one too.
I
My
gladly
patience
obey.
has ended. For the Lich King. I am the darkness.
Okay, we'll head on down towards the next base. Get some upgrades here and there as well. And I'll make the switch here towards, I think, destroyers in a little bit.
Let battle be joined. You call.
Hello.
Hello!
My patience has ended.
Insufficient
I
mana.
am the darkness. My vengeance is yours. Here!
Insufficient mana.
I am the
Okay, please stop hitting me. Not mine dead.
As you order. You call. I am the darkness. My vengeance is yours.
69 experience there, very nice.
Call.
Hello.
My vengeance has ended.
Please give that to him. Or her, actually.
Battle be joined.
And we'll go ahead and continue onwards with a little bit more.
As you order.
Research complete.
I'm just creeping, I guess. Can you guys do a little bit of scouting? Because I really don't know where my opponent is located.
You call.
I'll get a couple of slaughterhouses. Or a couple of these Obsidian Statues. Is my opponent creeping anywhere?
The darkness.
Wait, did I do this camp? Oh, I did.
Last.
Hey. Oh, okay. He's over here. Hello. Where are you going, buddy?
My patience has ended.
I'll come and say hi to you,
I
okay?
am the darkness.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, so we're at tier 3.
My patience.
Can I get the Dark Ranger?
My vengeance is yours.
Come on.
I'm
You
here
call.
as always.
We'll get Black Arrow just because it's easier.
I am the darkness. My vengeance is yours.
So I really want to pick up this Orb of Corruption, I guess, but
My patience has ended.
not quite there yet. Ooh, okay, so I'm actually really far ahead.
I am
Did
the
this
darkness.
final unit ever get killed?
You call.
Nope.
I will aid you.
Ah, look at the Dark Ranger as well, so sick. I'll get a couple more of these, because why not?
My vengeance is yours. Let battle be joined.
Okay, let's go ahead and have a look.
My patience has ended. I am the darkness. My vengeance is yours. You
So I do need to really get this this ability over
My
here.
patience has ended. For the Lich King.
Get him, good.
As you order.
I don't have a lot of anti-air, but
My vengeance is yours. You call.
okay, let's go home.
Our forces are under attack.
I am the darkness.
Let's go home. We've got the ability right here as well.
Insufficient
I
mana.
am the darkness.
Where's you? Where are you? Oh, you're just over there. Okay.
Vengeance is yours.
What are you doing over there? What? Dark Ranger, why would you go over there?
Call. I am the darkness.
Let the living beware.
Research complete.
My vengeance.
Why
is
would you do that?
yours.
I can't believe that she went over in that direction.
For the Lich King.
So we'll head on home here for just a little bit. And yeah, I already got my my ability there, which is great. Let's also get some gargoyles. People said that gargoyles, excuse me, are really, really good, right? For air to air. I haven't honestly played a lot of gargoyles, but seems like a good idea. So one of you is gonna have to be mana. Yes, there we go.
Research complete.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Get all of those. I'm gonna toss you one of these potions just so we don't have to slow down.
You call.
And I think we can actually continue fighting once again. I'm gonna go ahead and get the obsidian. Oh, I actually already got the destroyer upgrade. Really nice.
My
Let's do a little bit of creeping. Lowko, do you think this is like
vengeance is yours.
Zerk? No, I actually don't think this is really like Zerk. Honestly, like the one that feels closest to Zerk right now is probably...
My patience has ended.
I'm not sure. I would say probably Night Elf? I don't know. I know this one looks like Zerk because of like the blight and all that, like the creep-esque kind of thing. But the race like plays very differently. It really doesn't play very similar to
I am the darkness.
to Zerk.
You
I guess the easiest one to compare is Orc. Orc very much so feels and plays like Protoss, except with like 17 spellcasters.
as you order.
Hey, what's up?
You call. At last.
I'm finishing the creep camp.
I will aid you.
My vengeance is yours. My patience has
Oh man. These colored health bars actually help so much. Like I had an issue not being able to read my
You call.
my game very easily.
I am the darkness.
Let the living beware.
You call. My patience has ended. I am the darkness. Let battle be tried.
Insufficient mana.
Okay.
You call.
Guess I can use that too, but
My vengeance is yours.
End my torment.
You call.
where you going?
Feel my wrath.
Oh, okay.
My patience has ended.
Let's get some more.
I am the darkness. My
What's a good
patience
counter
has
to these? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I should have just gone with more
ended. The darkness.
Griff Fiends. Well, there we go, I guess. GG. All my messages get posted twice. But maybe we should just go on with... maybe we should have just continued adding on more and more of these Griff Fiends. I'm not very experienced so far playing the Undead Mirror, but...
My vengeance.
So far, though, gotta say, really quite impressed with the way that Warcraft 3 Reforged looks. So, they already said that they're gonna make all of the colors a little bit brighter. So, everything is a little bit subdued right now, which I think is the main criticism. Everything looks a little bit... by the way, that's a bug as well. I don't think that person was actually from
My
Blizzard, but...
vengeance is yours.
Did I never actually toss that one over? I thought I right-clicked it. I thought I right-clicked it over. Ooh, I'm not sure what I did.
My vengeance
Anyways,
is
they already did mention that they're gonna make all of the colors pop a little bit more. Because, for example, right now, right? Like, the Death Knight looks absolutely incredible. But it's obviously not very much so in place right here with the background, right? Like, if you look at the Death Knight here compared to that super green grass, the saturation levels are just a little bit out of whack right now. So all of the models look extremely good up close. It's just sometimes a little bit hard to make them legible in-game. It's the same for literally every single model, though.
My torment.
I don't know if it's to do with necessarily, like, the colors that are on the unit. Like, for example, this blue.
My
I think it's
vengeance is
also
yours.
partially due to the fact that everything is super gray. Like, there's a lot of gray in all of these models.
Yes, master.
Crypt Fiends, looking way more spider-like. I like that a lot. I think everyone likes all of the models. I don't think there's really a whole lot of people that don't like the models, right? Lowko, you actually played exactly how the mirror is supposed to be played. Fiend, Statue, DK, Lich is perfect. Oh, okay.
I will aid you. New subscriber.
That's good to know.
detected.
Hey, thank you, Crow. Welcome back. So, like I mentioned earlier, right? So apparently right now there's like a 50% chance for you to get the female Death Knight model, which is really sick. That one is not available in Warcraft 3. Well, I guess in the original Warcraft 3.
At last.
End my torment.
And I think they're also going to be adding in like a whole lot more variety here too. So basically if you go into the main menu, there's a button that says, I think like collection or something along those lines. I think you're probably going to be able to switch some of these out with maybe some of the campaign models. Because for example, the Sylvanas model, even though the campaign is not available yet, the Sylvanas model was already posted on a couple of different websites. I think the Sylvanas model looks way better than this one. I mean, not to say that this one looks bad. Let me see if I can find it real quick. So here's the Sylvanas model. That one looks so good. I mean, I've already gone over this earlier, but I think you're probably going to be able to set up which of these models you want at some point, or maybe it's going to be randomized. I'm not entirely sure. I actually did never quite realize this is what Obsidian Statues are supposed to look like. They look sick though. So the Destroyer as well. Did he just change the colors of his shirt? Pretty sure that's not supposed to be the case. Ah, there we go. Yeah, no, that was a bug. You see that? That was pretty funny. I'm gonna have to report that one. So I've changed my colors over to well, the mode right over here. He switched to a green shirt there as soon as I clicked the button.
Yours to command.
I actually haven't zoomed in on the Lich yet. Does the Lich in the original Warcraft graphics also have like these books?
Thy bidding.
Does it have those books floating around it? Lich. It's funny how you don't see a lot of things. It doesn't have that? I'm looking at the... Well, I can't really find a great picture of it right now. I guess this is the best we can find. It's a GIF. GIF, whatever. That is a terrible GIF, but there's no books floating around. There's no books floating around. Hey, thank you very much, Knippy. Welcome back. Okay, so the best thing we found so far that really blew my mind, which is part of the original graphics.
I bow to your will.
This still kind of blows my mind, okay?
Thy will be done.
So here's the Acolyte. Looks extremely good. But I never realized that the Acolyte actually has a knife in its hand as well in the original graphics. Hold up, let me get a picture. It actually has a knife in its hand. But I never paid attention for it, or I never paid attention to it. Look at it. It's got a knife right there. I guess that explains how he uses sacrifice. But I've played Warcraft 3 for quite a while, right? I played through the entire campaign, and I played it when I was younger and all that. Never quite realized this crooked knife that it's got in its hand. Pretty insane. Right? How crazy is that? I see a lot of people have no idea. Well, it's like a dagger, a knife. I don't know what the specifics of it are. But I guess that explains why it can use sacrifice in the sacrificial pit. Pretty incredible, though. But yeah, I think we can all agree. Man, it really does look like Leoric sitting on the crown, right? Or on the throne, rather. But I think we can all agree, though, that it looks really pretty. We haven't really looked at the ghoul yet, right here. There's the ghoul. So good. But I do think that they should probably try and see if they can make the grays a little bit less gray. Or at least maybe not so much on the Undead, but at least like on one of the other races. It kind of makes sense, I guess, on the Undead. But for example, especially the Footman for the humans, that one is very gray. I guess it looks more like a Stormwind Guard. But in the original graphics, it's got a lot more, I guess, like white on it. So maybe like the armor has to be polished a little bit differently. Lowko, make the ghouls eat a corpse? I don't have that ability right now, do I? You wanna see what it looks like? I guess I can research cannibalize real quick. We've already gone through most of the units here, but yeah, it's pretty sick. My favorite one right now, actually, as well. Can we please kill one? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. One of the favorite things I also never paid attention to is the meat wagon. Did I not get cannibalized? Oh, I got the wrong one. Oh yeah, you're right. One of the favorite things that I also did not quite realize yet is the meat wagon. I got cannibalized, guys. That's actually a really quick upgrade. I never quite realized that the meat wagon actually has a corpse in the back. Can I check what unsummon looks like? Sure.
I gladly obey.
Some of these effects actually still look like the old school ones. I guess maybe they're a little bit uprest or something, but they kind of look similar.
Research complete.
Alright, here's Cannibalize. Okay, attack it. Cannibalize, go ahead. Starts feeding on our corpse. That was really quick. Can you eat that one too? Oh man. You guys gotta hurt it a little bit more. So we can admire. We want to have a close-up of cannibalization. That's what we want, okay? Okay. Ooh. The camera movement is so... there you go. It's not very smooth. Well, it's smooth, but it's not very reliable. There it is. I kind of like the fact that its tongue is like way too large for its face. So look. I never quite paid attention to the fact there's literally a body on the end of the meat wagon. It's got a corpse right over there. Isn't that creepy? Really sick. Anyways, gotta say, so far, really good.
My patience has ended.
I just really hope that they're gonna fix the saturation and the vibrance on some of these colors, especially, because it just feels like the terrain is like saturation 100, and then the units are like saturation 10. Maybe they need to like desaturate the terrain a little bit, and up saturate, or I guess just saturate the unit models a lot more. That would be great. Really liking it though so far. The fact actually that you can set up these colored health bars. So there is, I actually want to set this one to always on. I think that would probably even be better. But the fact that you can like switch the colored health bars, so your enemy's health bars are going to be a different color than yours. I don't like that at all in StarCraft 2, but it does make this game way more legible. So yeah, pretty good. So the beta started with humans and orcs. They just added Undead. And Night Elves are not yet available. They say that they're going to be adding those in about a week or two, depending on how smoothly the release of Undead goes, which so far seems to be really good. Alrighty. We have another opponent, once again on Echo Isles. This guy GLH Theft. GLH Theft. That means he probably has a build. It's not what we wanted.
Master.
Playing someone who actually plays this game. That seems crazy.
I wish only to serve.
More gold is required. More gold is required.
More gold is required.
More gold.
My ping is pretty high though. I don't really know exactly how the server works. Like some games I've got a ping of like 5, and in other games I've got a much higher ping.
The damned stand ready.
You must construct additional pylons. Wait, no, that's a different game. In this game, my units smoke ziggurats. It's a little bit, you know, yeah, whatever.
The damned stand ready. My fate is sealed. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
All right, we'll just play the exact same build again. This time I'm up against a human though, which is gonna play out a little bit differently. Can you please knock down these trees? I need to make sure I can fit my my ziggurats, or rather my my graveyard right over there.
My life for Ner'zhul. Thy bidding.
I'm starting to feel more comfortable in the game though, which is great.
Yes, Master. Fear the Reaper. My life for Ner'zhul. Thy will be done.
Okay. Let us get...
Our forces are under attack.
I gladly obey.
Really? Yikes.
My life is complete.
I really need to work on my building placement. My building placement is really bad.
My patience has ended.
Where's the piggy?
For the Lich King.
There's supposed to be a piggy here.
As you order. Let
Can't believe it.
I wish only to serve. My fate is
My
sealed.
vengeance
Is it actually different if you spawn on that side of the map?
I am the darkness. Feel my wrath.
I actually don't know. This might actually be a bit of an issue. I've never really worried about this.
My patience has ended.
Yeah, I think it does matter. I don't know where the neutral unit is. Like, there's supposed to be a little piggy walking around.
I
In the previous match, we did have that one. Okay, this is not a good start.
For the Lich King. My vengeance is yours. My
Having these couple of
patience
skeletons makes a massive difference.
has- You call. My vengeance is yours.
No, stop.
You call. My patience has
I got my ring of protection, which is nice. I never leave home without it.
My vengeance is yours.
Let's make a ziggurat.
Spilled.
I am the darkness. My vengeance is yours. My patience has
Once again, by the way, we have the female
My
DK.
vengeance is yours.
Yeah, this hurts quite a bit.
Darkness.
Yikes. Hey, there it is. Were you on my screen, Mr. Sheep?
Darkness.
Maybe you were and I was just blind. Would not be surprised.
My patience has ended.
Oh, man.
The darkness.
Summoning.
I'm actually gonna upgrade. Actually, no, we're gonna upgrade that one.
My patience has ended. You call.
Come on.
As you
I like how it says numpad 8. I don't even have a numpad on my keyboard.
I am the darkness. Slay them all.
They are gonna fix that, by the way.
Is complete.
My patience has ended. I am the darkness. Let
Okay.
battle be joined.
Upgrade complete.
My vengeance is yours. For the Lich King. You call. I
In the previous version of the beta, you couldn't target fire down every or any of the neutral creeps, which I guess is a massive issue if you're undead in particular,
you call.
because undead actually do need that little sheep.
My vengeance is yours.
Okay,
I am the darkness.
we're gonna go instant tier 3
My vengeance
More
is yours.
gold is required.
and a lich as soon as I can afford it. I actually need to sacrifice you again. Should probably have been doing that a little bit already.
My vengeance is yours. Slay them all.
How much is that? Pretty expensive.
My patience has ended.
Yeah, I messed up the build somewhere, but it's okay.
At last,
Tome of Knowledge.
let battle be joined.
Oh, maybe you should have come over there. That would have been helpful. Yeah, actually, you're not supposed to go for the third creep vent yet, I think. That's, I think, the main issue here.
Blood be spilled.
Okay.
Summon more ziggurat.
There we go.
For the Lich King.
Oh, I'm also getting an upgrade here for no apparent reason. Okay, cool.
My patience has ended. At last. As you order.
Can I do this one? I hope so.
Summoning is complete.
Um,
Thy bidding, master.
You call. I am the darkness.
these camps are pretty strong, though.
You call.
I'm also, yeah, I'm definitely supposed to not get that third Crypt Fiend yet. And I think instead I should be spending my money on a faster
I am the darkness.
second rod and then also another upgrade.
You call. My patience has ended.
It's okay right now, but it's all a little bit messy. I'm actually just gonna get Burrow just in case. Because this is all a little bit messy.
I am the darkness.
Oh, everything's so low.
You call.
If my opponent were to attack right now, I'd be in so much trouble. Okay, great stuff, Lowko. Really well done.
Darkness.
From a scale from 1 to 10, you've been playing like a solid 4.5, okay? It's okay, it makes you look quite good. You didn't lose actually any units, but it's still not ideal.
Summoning is complete. My life for Ner'zhul.
Now, my opponent hasn't really shown a whole lot either. I mean, I guess I've shown even less.
Thy bidding.
Okay, so you can get burrow on these dudes, and they regenerate.
Research complete.
Look at that.
My patience has ended.
Amazing.
So be it.
Why is this not disappeared on the map? What's going on? Oh, it's just a starfish? Patrick, is that you? Did they put you on a Murloc hut? You can actually attack these Patrick huts. No, he lives under a stone. We know that.
I am the dark.
I actually kind of expected that burrow regeneration to be faster than that, to be honest.
My vengeance is yours. You call. My patience has ended. You call.
Oh god.
My patience has ended. My vengeance is yours.
I wish only is complete.
You call. I am the
Bow
dark.
to your will.
My patience has ended.
My life for Ner'zhul.
My vengeance is yours.
Thy
My
dad
patience
stands
has
ready.
ended. You call. I am the
I
darkness.
bow to your will. My fate is sealed.
Whew.
You call.
That was closer than it needed to be.
My patience has ended.
Okay.
At last.
So I did get my my orb right there on the Lich, which is nice. Nothing to write home about though. So my opponent actually seems pretty good.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
I'm gonna go ahead and get once again the Dark Ranger. She's pretty great.
My patience has ended. Slay them all. You call.
Yours to command.
I am the darkness. You call.
Okay.
Born to Ner'zhul. It is destined.
I am the darkness. My vengeance is yours. I am the darkness. My patience has ended.
Oh whoa. Are you? That one was out of range.
My vengeance is yours.
That was a little closer than it needed to be.
Let battle be joined.
I think that recoil was fine. I don't have that much money.
I am the darkness.
Let's actually get the Obsidian Statues and the upgrades and stuff.
My patience has ended.
Look, a good recall.
For the Lich Queen.
It's got Town Portal in this game,
Let
guys.
battle be joined.
It's not quite the same.
I am
forces
the
are under
darkness. You call. Feel my wrath.
Ah, whatever. For all intents and purposes, it's all the same.
Thy bidding, master. Yes, master. My fate is sealed.
My vengeance is yours.
Okay, I was just double checking there if anything got killed.
I wish only.
You call. I am the darkness.
Yeah, that thing hits pretty hard, but Potion of Invulnerability is always nice. I'm gonna add that to the Lich.
Yours to command.
My patience has ended.
Oh, hey.
I am the darkness.
It's so weird to have the female voice on the DK.
You call.
I like it. Yeah,
My
let's get
vengeance
those.
is yours. Slay them all. You call. I am the darkness.
Oh, yikes. That was a hero of mine.
My vengeance is yours.
I was gonna say, what is that actually? I wasn't entirely sure what was being attacked there.
You call.
Yeah, let's just get out. I didn't quite realize exactly what was being attacked.
My patience has ended.
For some reason, it didn't cross my mind that that was the the ranger.
My patience has ended. My vengeance is yours.
So actually, they come back at the same amount of health then. Okay, I didn't realize that part.
My vengeance is yours.
Okay.
My patience has
Research
ended.
complete.
I am the dark.
My life for Ner'zhul.
You call.
Loko, stay on Blight.
I am the darkness.
You can't really stay on Blight very easily, guys. This is not quite like StarCraft 2. You can't really spread creep.
My patience.
Only fight on Blight is not really a good rule, I don't think. I mean, I guess it is,
You call.
but no one's really gonna only let you fight on Blight. I mean, if they were to allow you to, I guess it's preferred.
Forces are under attack.
Thy bidding.
My vengeance is yours.
Okay.
Feel my wrath.
Direct me.
My patience has ended. At last. I am the darkness.
Let's get the web.
More gold is
My
required.
patience.
Okay, I have a good enough army here, though. Can't complain.
At last.
Research complete.
I am the darkness. My vengeance is yours. You call.
Trying to get level 2 here on the Dark Ranger, that would be very helpful.
I am the darkness.
Take your time. Look around.
More gold is required. More gold is required. Research complete. More gold is required.
My patience has ended.
Can I help you?
I am the darkness.
I am sworn
My patience has
End
ended.
my torment.
yours to command.
Tome of Agility. Who cares?
My vengeance is yours. My patience has ended. You call. I am the darkness. My patience has ended. I am the darkness.
Okay, so we want to make sure that we steal your mana.
Summon more cigarettes.
Oh wow, I can't actually do that. Ah, yikes. Oh, that was a bit of a lag spike right there.
Our town is under attack.
My vengeance is yours. My patience has ended.
We're gonna have to town portal
My
here.
vengeance is yours. Slay them all.
I am sworn.
For the Lich Queen.
End my torment.
My patience has ended. My vengeance is yours.
Yours to command. Direct me.
My patience has ended. I am the darkness. As you order. You call. I am the darkness.
More gold is required.
My patience has ended.
Ah, yikes. It's hard for me to see my units in this game sometimes. Like, it takes a lot of getting used to, I suppose.
As you order.
Research complete.
But I have a hard time following exactly which units are mine and which units aren't.
Call.
Is that just me?
Always ready.
My patience has ended. You call. My vengeance is yours. Feel my wrath.
The sleeper awakes.
My patience has
Okay, I did get the boots earlier, which helps a lot.
I am the darkness. My patience has ended.
Oh, I should probably also target fire down those priests first.
Fine Azul.
Okay, there's just a couple of priests having a love triangle right over there.
Patience has ended. You call. My patience has ended.
I think he's overstaying his welcome right now, though.
You call. I am the darkness. You call.
Man, the micro in this game is insane, though. Like, you can do so much with units.
I am the darkness.
I'm pretty sure the world champion of this game could win with just 3 races, right? Like, if you give Happy...
Call.
Oh, he gives the GG. Cool. If you were to give Happy just the DK, just the Lich, and just the Dark Ranger, he could probably beat everyone below, like, the top 100. I wouldn't even be surprised. Like, the amount of value those top-level players get out of just microing a handful of units is insane. And there's actually a lot to do, though. Like, the item juggling and the positioning and stuff, and then, like, you get the mana on those destroyers, and you kind of need it to hit the units that actually benefit. There's a lot of target firing, a lot of, like, different things that you need to control. It actually gives you, like, once you start playing this game, and you actually start trying to improve, you actually start realizing how good those top-level players actually are. There's no aim moving in this game whatsoever, yeah. Loco destroyers can, yeah, I do forget about that all the time. So a lot of those summoned units can be killed just with dispelling them. It's just that there are so many things going on all at the same time. It's difficult. Really good though, really fun.